time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Oakland A's and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Now into the box, Tony Kemp. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now at the plate is Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Marte is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Matt Olson is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
No strike. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind it at count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Laureano is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Machado.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gomes has it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha down the first baseline. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ramon Laureano is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And to lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. And now, Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position with Sugan. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 0-1 offering. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And not in time as the run scores. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he misses 2-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Harrison is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
The designated hitter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. Chapman ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here comes the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. So the next to bat will be Will Myers. Set and the pitch. Myers is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. The 1-0. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit. Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. A ball and no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Standing in now, Tommy Pham. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Check swing here, but he holds up. Top of the third set to get underway, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next, it'll be Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch.
Ball that goes there.
Driven to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Oh, and this kicks right off of him, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here now is Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Soto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. Was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. As a look, now the pitch. hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now that's the first baseman, Will.
Here's Will Myers. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. Wow. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now it's Mark Hanna, belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at
Ball
ball
one, no
one. 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Now 2 back-to-back.
Matt Chapman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So now here is Ha-Seong Kim. He singled first time up.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out. Next to stand in is Trent Grisham. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. And stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Laureano will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Manny Machado, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now here's the first offering. High and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box now, Mark Hanna, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Myers in foul ground. And that will end the inning. And now here is Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Juan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Deolis Guerra enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next, here is Ha-Seung Kim. Flew out last time up. Jake Cronenworth will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gomes gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a pop-up now. Machado has a play. 1 away. Into the box, Josh Harrison. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Lifted down the line in left. Pham will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. So next to hit is Trent Grisham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This is foul for the 1st strike. And a pitch in the 3rd as he lays off. It's 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now back, second baseman.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup. Adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means the catcher Jan Gomes bats next. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He bounced out last time up.
Oh, that's too
A
high.
bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He may be down.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Craig Stammen gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Number 34.
0-1.
Red. Cameron.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Juan Soto to the plate now. 1-0 the count. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Jake Cave will come on now and pinch run here.
Pitch running at first base. Number 60.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Will
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Cave, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. To the plate now, Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. Stepping up is Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Matt Chapman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Here's Johnson. Gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Josh Harrison stands in. And he fouls this one off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Grisham is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Friars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Clevenger gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.